Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Anne Daily English Podcast. I'm Anne.
And I'm Asher. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Whether you're relaxing at home, traveling, or enjoying a quiet moment, we're so happy you're here.
Every week, we have a warm and natural conversation to help you improve your English through everyday conversations.
Today's topic is learning how to talk about yourself.
Sometimes that's harder than it sounds. Someone smiles and asks, "So, tell me about yourself." And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank.
I think we've all experienced that. But talking about yourself doesn't mean giving a perfect answer. It simply means sharing little pieces of who you are.
And sometimes, those little pieces become the start of a wonderful friendship.
So today, let's do exactly that. Let's simply get to know each other.
I like that. No pressure, just a conversation.
Asher, can I start with something I've always wondered?
Now I'm curious. Go ahead.
Every time we talk, you always have an interesting story. Sometimes it's about wildlife, sometimes it's about history. And today, before we started recording, you were telling me about Bigfoot.
I had a feeling that was going to come up.
I couldn't let it go. Where does all that curiosity come from?
I think it started because of my father. When I was growing up, we spent a lot of time outdoors together. We visited parks, nature reserves, and botanical gardens.
That sounds like a wonderful childhood.
It really was. My father never rushed. He'd stop to look at birds, flowers, insects, even unusual clouds.
I like that. He noticed the little things. Maybe that's why you're always the first person to notice birds when we're walking together.
Exactly. He taught me that nature has a story to tell if we're patient enough to notice it.
Do you think that's why you enjoy documentaries so much?
Definitely. I love documentaries because every one teaches me something new. Wildlife, ancient history, different cultures. I can lose track of time watching them.
And Bigfoot?
I honestly don't know, and I'm comfortable not knowing. What fascinates me isn't whether Bigfoot exists, it's that people from different places and different generations sometimes share surprisingly similar stories. That reminds me that there are still things about our world we don't fully understand. Curiosity doesn't always need an answer. Sometimes it's enough to keep wondering.
I have to admit, if I were walking through a forest alone, I'd probably think about Bigfoot too.
See? That's exactly why those stories are fun. They make us imagine things.
Well, now it's your turn.
Really?
Absolutely.
I've noticed something about you, too.
Now I'm nervous.
Don't be. I promise it's an easy question. Whenever we finish recording, everyone starts chatting, but you quietly tidy your notes, smile, and then disappear for a little while.
I didn't know anyone noticed.
I notice lots of things.
That's true.
Can I ask, do you enjoy quiet places?
Very much. I love being at home. I know that might sound simple, but home has always been my favorite place. It's where my mind becomes quiet again. It's where I feel most relaxed.
Really?
Yes, some people enjoy busy places. I enjoy peaceful places. A quiet afternoon at home makes me very happy.
I think that surprises people because you're so comfortable speaking on the podcast.
It's funny, isn't it? People often think that if you enjoy talking, you must be very outgoing.
But that's not always true.
Not at all. I'm actually quite a quiet person. I enjoy spending time with people I know well. Small conversations mean much more to me than being in a big crowd.
I understand that. I think meaningful conversations are often the most memorable ones.
Exactly. That's probably why I enjoy cafes so much.
Because of the coffee? Or are you secretly judging everyone's cheesecake?
Not really, only professionally.
No?
No,
It's the atmosphere.
I like sitting by the window, watching people pass by, having one good conversation with someone I trust.
That sounds very peaceful.
It is. Sometimes we don't need excitement, we just need a little time to slow down.
I've also heard that you're quite creative.
I suppose I am. Creating things makes me happy.
What do you enjoy creating?
I love singing. I've always enjoyed using my voice to express different emotions. I also enjoy art. Whenever I create something, it feels like another way of telling a story.
I never thought about it that way.
Whether it's singing, creating art, or teaching English, I think they're all different ways of helping people feel something.
That's a beautiful thought.
Thank you. And I think that's why I spend so much time thinking about our lessons. I'm always asking myself, how can we make learning English more enjoyable?
You know, I think our listeners will be very happy to hear that. Sometimes we'll finish recording and you're still thinking about how to explain something more clearly for our listeners.
I hope so, because every episode we make it with them in mind.
Anne, can I ask you another question?
Of course.
When you have a completely free day, no meetings, no work, nothing planned, how would you spend it?
That's an easy question. I'd stay home.
Really? You wouldn't travel somewhere?
I enjoy traveling, but home is my favorite place. It's peaceful. It's where I can truly relax.
I think that's another surprise. Many people think happiness always means going somewhere exciting.
Sometimes it does, but sometimes happiness is simply opening the windows, feeling a cool breeze, and hearing birds outside.
That sounds very calming.
It is. I think home is where I can slow down and enjoy the little things.
Like what?
Cooking, baking, listening to music, reading, or simply spending time with my family. Those moments mean a lot to me.
I've heard you're quite good at baking.
I enjoy it, especially cheesecake.
Now I understand why everyone smiles when you bring dessert.
I'm making me laugh.
It's true.
It's true. I also love making pumpkin soup, especially on rainy afternoons. There's something comforting about preparing a warm meal for the people you love.
I like that. Cooking isn't only about food, it's also about caring for someone.
Exactly. Sometimes we say, I care about you, without using any words.
That's a beautiful thought.
Thank you.
Can I ask you something a little more personal?
Of course.
When you meet someone for the first time, are you comfortable starting the conversation?
Honestly, not always.
Really?
I'm usually quite quiet at first. I like listening before I start talking.
I never realized that.
I think trust is important to me. Once I feel comfortable, I become much more talkative.
That explains something.
What does that explain?
When we first met, you listened much more than you spoke, but now we can sit here and talk for hours.
That's true, and I'm really grateful for that.
Me too. Good conversations take time. Friendships do too.
I couldn't agree more.
One last question. Why do you enjoy teaching English so much?
Because language changes lives. I've seen how one conversation can give someone confidence. Sometimes people don't need perfect English. They just need someone who believes they can do it.
That's very inspiring.
Every lesson we create, every podcast we record, I always imagine someone listening somewhere in the world. Maybe they're learning after work, maybe they're preparing for an interview, or maybe they simply want to feel more confident speaking English. If we can help even one person, then everything we do is worthwhile.
I think our listeners can feel that.
I hope they can.
You know, today's conversation reminded me of something.
What's that?
Talking about yourself isn't about giving impressive answers. It's about sharing the things that genuinely matter to you.
Exactly. When we share those little stories, people don't just remember our words, they remember who we are.
And maybe that's how friendships begin.
I think so too. Before we finish today's episode, let's see how much you remember. Here's today's listening quiz. Question 1. Who inspired Asher's love of nature? A. His father. B. His teacher. C. His brother. The correct answer is A. His father.
Question 2. What does Anne enjoy baking? A. Apple pie. B. Cheesecake. C. Chocolate cookies. The correct answer is B. Cheesecake.
Question 3. What does Anne usually do when she meets someone for the first time? A. She talks a lot. B. She tells jokes. C. She listens first. The correct answer is C. She listens first.
Question 4. According to Anne, why is teaching English important? A. Because grammar is interesting. B. Because language can change lives and build confidence. C. Because she enjoys giving homework. The correct answer is B. Because language can change lives and build confidence.
How did you do? We hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little better.
And now we'd love to get to know you.
Before we finish today's episode, let's practice together. This is your chance to speak English with us. Don't worry about making mistakes. The most important thing is to speak with confidence.
We'll say each sentence first, then repeat it after us. Take your time. Speak slowly, and when you're ready, try saying it again using your own words. Practice 1.
Repeat after me. I'm someone who enjoys meaningful conversations.
Now it's your turn. Wonderful. Now make your own sentence. You could say, I'm someone who enjoys reading, playing soccer, traveling, or anything that makes you happy.
Practice 2.
Repeat after me. I've always been curious about nature.
Your turn. Excellent. Now tell us something you're curious about. You could say, I've always been curious about history, animals, space, music, or another topic that interests you.
Practice 3.
Repeat after me. One thing people don't know about me is...
Now complete the sentence with your own answer. Take your time. There's no right or wrong answer.
Practice 4.
Repeat after me. I feel happiest when I spend time with my family.
Now make it your own. You could say, I feel happiest when I'm walking in nature, I'm reading a good book, I'm singing, I'm cooking, I'm learning English, or anything that's true for you.
Practice 5.
Repeat after me. I believe everyone has a story worth listening to.
Beautiful. Now tell us something you believe. For example, I believe kindness makes the world better. Or, I believe learning never stops. Or, create your own sentence. Practice 6.
Repeat after me. I'd love to get to know you better.
Wonderful. That's a lovely sentence to use when you're meeting someone new.
Before we finish, we'd like to encourage you with one small thought. Please don't wait until your English is perfect before you start speaking.
Because the truth is, none of us become confident by waiting. We become confident by practicing, one conversation at a time.
Every sentence you speak, even if it isn't perfect, helps you become a little better. Every mistake teaches you something new. Every conversation helps you grow.
So don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes aren't a sign that you're failing. They're a sign that you're learning.
We still learn something new every day, and that's one of the wonderful things about learning. It never really ends.
So be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress. And remember, you don't need perfect English to have a meaningful conversation. You just need the courage to begin.
We believe in you, and we'll be here practicing together with you, one conversation at a time.
If today's episode helped you, try using just one sentence from today's conversation with someone this week.
It could be with a friend, a family member, a classmate, or even by speaking to yourself in front of a mirror.
Small steps, practiced consistently, lead to big improvements over time.
Before we say goodbye, if you enjoyed spending this time with us today, we'd really appreciate it if you could support the podcast by liking this video and subscribing to Ann Daily English. It helps us create more slow English conversations for learners all around the world.
Thank you so much for listening to Ann Daily English. We truly appreciate you spending your time with us today. We hope to see you again in our next episode. Take care and goodbye.